Defense setting up in a retake. Don't have much to play with here. In fact, they have barely anything. A smoke on Vanity, and other than that, no utility to be had. But they managed to find Mind Freak.
Great opening duel for Leaf. They've got the pressure to keep it going as well. PaperX need to slow this down. They need some kills. Only the one to be found. No hero just yet, and that defuse is underway. They might not be able to stop it, and with no players only looking to take a fight early, it's going to be up and above to catch the Neon,
so
and the wall
nasty.
isn't even up. That is so disgusting to plan from the start, and it works out perfectly. At this point, the A side under heavy threat, and they've got no one nearby. Late, very late flank from Ye is the best hope, I guess, right now, unless they're able to pick some off on the way through, and that just doesn't look possible with their current position. Oh, that's a leg shot.
Oh, it's not the prettiest of fights. The first one was beautiful, and Ye actually lands the shot. A under the control of the attackers. Vanity is going to get the information, but Ye is incredibly far away and already being picked off. It might even just be worth holding onto the gun. Yeah, look to his hands. He could fight for this, try and do something in the round, and then just bring it through into the next. And they're already putting some serious pressure on.
Ye's got another already. They give him an inch, he'll take a mile, and they're surrounding them. The numbers.
They pushed that early in the round, so not really a reason for them. Fight for it. There's a chance for him to take Zephyr, but no.
Battle extra little bit of health. He's gone back down though, and now to fight their way back into the side, at least the rifle's made its way into another player's hands. It's Mind Freak. Mind Freak's the last man.
They come in. Oh, he's actually managed to get past it. Jing just goes blast backing through and gets two. That's absurd. He got over the trip just about.
And dangerous, okay, that's going to give it away, but how is he going to deal with so many players?
4 players right in front of him. He's not going to get a single thing. That's an operator into the hands of the opponents. In the meantime, they've got El Diablo waiting, and he gets nothing this time. Again, another entry into the site from Jing. Still, this brawl looks fairly awkward, and the Stinger has found one. But even still, these fights are going the way of PaperX for the moment. Back to
the weaponry, though, is such a heavy disadvantage. That Stinger on Vanity, but oh, what? He's walked up behind Zephyr! I can't believe Cloud9 got away with that!
Well, maybe blast packing their way through instead. Well, I think Jing is going to lead the way again.
Yeah, you can't blame him the way he's been playing. Right into his nade again. Very little damage taken, but the space is the trade-off. The rocket launcher out, the showstopper! And it might just have ended Cloud9's chances. A 2 versus 3, Jing low, but that spike, it should be planted. Vanity! How did he get that angle? He's up on top, unaccounted for, and traded out in the end. Never mind, C9 a 2.
Just the information that they've denied to C9, which is so desperately important. You can see the Vanity just managed to jump spot, so they will know this coming in this direction. And already Zephyr, he's going to get one. Now they just have to try and deal with Zelsis.
Oh, they've spotted him as well. Perfect as he gets stunned up. Tries to return one of his own, but it's not happening. Do they expect this many players to be on the site? Even spotting Leaf, they might now think that there's no way Vanity would be there, but Forsaken, he was wise to their tricks. Ready for the rotations to have come in. Okay, a little TP up. That got a little risky, but they know Leaf is stuck in this corner, and he's on his way up. He's going to take him down from up top. Down too much. He'll stay inside his TP and just bail out afterwards. Now they've got to deny that defuse.
But that's the thing. It puts you in a very good position to get the plant. I don't know if it's the greatest for the post plant. They've got to try and spam already. It's just being stuck. Leaf's just going all the way. He's going to get it all the way through. That is ridiculous. He just stacks splits in the other direction, so they can't gamble on this A site.
Yeah, but just take a look at the hood. Zelsis found himself a spot inside of it. They're hearing the steps, but no one's there to punish. And he's out. Okay, he gets taken down in the end, but it gives them some hope. That hope is quickly taken out of their hands. Unless Leaf, well, he's alive? Okay, give him a shot then. That'll do it. 7-5. PaperX at the start from C9. You can see this A site where they've intended to go this whole time. It has certainly been left empty. The exception of Devi standing around, and he almost gets 2. Great damage onto Ye. It can't be healed back up, sorry. Zephyr, of course, it's a pistol round. He hasn't bought that heal. So that's going to make it a little tougher for Ye to get the value, especially with that nade on the way.
Not going to be able to hold the angle, and Benkai already getting rid of that aggressive spot. Both got the frenzy. Oh, close up! And that does leave Jing low. The wall is going to make things awkward, though. It's going to take him ages to just spam through. There's nothing he can do. He just stuck on the other side, feeling the fall. And while Zephyr, he's going to go
zone medicine when it comes to Ye. Oh, this could be dangerous. The nade is not going to catch him in time. The blast back and push him back, but they're already on the site. They have overtaken it, and that judge, okay, good for damage, good for kills. But we've ended up in a 3v3, and starting this round out with barely any money for C9 would be able to get this one down.
Yeah, Very scared with that weapon heading into his hands. Love the take as well. Wall up, over the top, trying to find an elevated angle, and he's going to get it. Already, though, his teammate traded out in the meantime. As they look to try and push into this site, they're stuck in the mud. And Benkai now has to try and clutch this one out. Spotted by the cam, all information, and they'll play this one together. A beautiful round from C9.
This really relegate the lead that Cloud9 have instead. They've ended up in a rough position themselves. Bit of damage, 1 kill, but how much more can they get with a fantastic flash like that? Maybe a lot.
Oh, Forsaken's caught another one. This was barely an investment from PaperX, and somehow they now have a man advantage. An absurdity in the last round with the Stingers. This would be just that little bit more ridiculous, but they still have Ye to deal with.
This is a lesson learned for me, Tom. Any round can be won at this point, regardless of the weaponry brought in. Mind Freak, he's behind! The timing completely out of sync there. We're left into a 1v1 Forsaken. No bullets left in the Headhunter. He's got a classic in his hands, but luckily, he hears Vanity running away. Now he's got a Vandal to work with, and Knife Out shifting towards this player. He might be able to catch him. He sees the head, and he's got it! Paper Red! Flash through the smoke. Ben was caught by that. Should have an idea that he's on one of those two corners, and that's why Zalsis is just holding them as the rest of the team takes some space. The smoke off, the stun in, they can go anywhere. They, in fact, are thinking about the spawn. Literally every door is open for them right now, and they are allowing the other team to come in. The classic again! Sat in the corner, able to catch them off.
This might be the most classic kills I've seen in a game.
Ah!
He's just waiting on the trap! I couldn't have gone worse for Mind Freak. Now Forsaken, left alone. Vanity lurking within the smoke. I don't think he'll expect him to be here, just sneaking around those backlines for the entire...
They're not giving anything away.
Yeah, Zalsis now will start to take that space. Door already broken, so they do have to be a little careful. But the swings just don't work at all. Every battle has gone the way of Cloud9. And Benkai, whoa, almost desperation here to see if he can find anything on this cross through. But he won't.
I think for Ben, the best choice is exactly what he's doing, sitting back, letting Forsaken with the ulti try to take the space. But then when he goes looking incredibly close, but these last 2 quarters, I suppose, have been very one-sided. Ye again delivering the opening blow, and he is hunting down another. He's just too quick. Zalsis following through, Zeppa with another, and just like
Forsaken, he's going that little bit further. Now the TP across, he'll know that he's there. He might have just been spotted. That little jump across is given the information. It's a whiff shot. Somehow Forsaken survives far longer than he should have done. But even still, the advantage sits firmly with Cloud9, and this C site is open for business.
If I'm being honest with you, he had no right to even get 1 kill here. This should be a 5v3 retake. A chance given to PaperX by a big kill out of Forsaken. Rez with Mind Freak back in, and the numbers are even once again. The C retakes, we've talked over and over about how strong this can be for teams fighting back in. This isn't a death sentence yet, but everything has to go right on the way through. One hero play, a big performance from one of these players without Ye on the server right now, and it looks like everyone's chipping in. Leaf's got 2, and it's finished out by Zalsis, 13-8.
Wants to make sure it's easier to try and retake it from there, and the second they try and move, they're forced into the open. A kill for free, but they don't manage to win the rest of the fights.
Yeah, look, a great setup, great execution on it, but the return was there, and he's going to be just snuck up close on the wall, playing with his team. Now right behind's being spotted, the turret, at least managing to find Divide. They know there's at least one, now spotting both. That's 2 out of 3. They'll focus a lot on taking, well, I thought maybe behind on fighting, but instead they look forward, they look to take Jing. This is going to leave them in a bit of an awkward position. Good old Leaf is alone, and he doesn't give a damn. 3 kills, damage done, Mind Freak on 30. Round should be over. Getting this defuse, near impossible. That nano not going to be in play, but just 1 bullet, and it was bound to find its
12.
And that's because Zalsis ran into elbow last round. If he flashed for his teammate, he wouldn't have that orb. He wouldn't have the ult, and now he can use that to take space. Although, they might need to take space in their own spawn looking at things. 3 players here, updraft, spots him. Leaf still gets massive value. And Oh, you smart boy, Mind Freak, you absolute animal! He snuck past 1, managed to completely evade the Phoenix, shut down a kill, and now he's trapped them! Gorgeous round, what a recovery! Zeppa has to do it all! The flash there, Seeker's online, but he's got a good idea where Jing is. Waits a moment, pops in, and he's got to win this fight.
Oh, he tries to go for the wall, tries to get something out of it, but instead, they're not going to be able to do anything against it. Any attempt to push up is not going to do a single thing, and that will be held. Rez will bring back Zephyr, so they're just going to hold in that backline. And now the full force of PaperX has made it into position, but there is that wraparound. However, that info will be had.
Oh, he is on the way so quickly. The distraction here from Celsius could be huge. He's just going to be popping the flash through, keeping these players on their toes. There it is, the swing, the kill, but all the while they're just waiting for this flank to be completed. Oh, they're watching it! PaperX ready for everything! Their spidey senses started to take
into a 4 versus 4. Benkai is still hiding close with the judge, but instead they're going to pressure onto Jing, waiting patiently. First one goes his way. He's going to go back for more, maybe a bit of an overface. Gives a chance again in this round. Benkai tries something crazy. They're taking damage, but every peak. A little bit of hesitation here from C9. Which direction do they go?
I think Leaf is trying to fake the steps over for Device, so he hears him running and thinks, oh yeah, that's probably these risks not paying off. Now we're left to pistols again. Somehow this will be the round PaperX end up taking. Hello! Benkai just ran up beside them, but shy of any impact. The flash did catch him, it's worth saying.
He looks to lead the charge. I won't lie, he hasn't had the most to do so far in this game, and, well...
He was ready.
Okay. Way back, and this composition, well, it should work for them sitting back with the amount of utility they have, but it hasn't. A missed shot for Forsaken, he's out of there. Now it's left onto Mindfreak. He has to be that anchor, and he gets absolutely nothing as well. The rotation coming through from Divide, but it's one and done. Another easy take for Cloud9 as they are destroying this PaperX side.
But let's see you deal with them past the slow already. Molly in, wall up. They're going into heaven. They're going into their own spawn, taking the fight right to PaperX. And they'll get a kill for their trouble before planting and leaving it for the retake. It just,
it's obscure. 3 players coming back through mid. They're going to grass forward as well and manage to find another, giving them the advantage once again. Lockdown put into play on either side, but they can just push into the spawn and another command! Just a couple of rounds in a row, he's managed to do so much. It's left on Forsaken, he's gonna get caught by the ultimate as well. And sure, the same will happen to Van.
Not so far anyways, and I don't see any coming around the corner on their defense. It would have to be atrocious.
Well, at least that's one for Forsaken.
Okay.
He's trying to just take this into his own hands, try and take a bit of a risk. This jump up has been the bane of Ye's life. He's attempted it so many times and finally makes the move forward. An instant trade. Jing might not know he's above. Might not know, but he's realized with the wall that there has to be someone up there.
You expected to look at Rez in here though, 5v2. It should be near impossible to deny. Are you kidding? Already a double kill. Okay, they'll deal with Ye. You gotta watch out for Zelsis. Luckily, not quick enough this time. The pretty good player. He's middle of the scoreboard, Tom, and it's 10-2. Get out of here.
See you later, Ye. Deal with that one. A decent start for Forsaken. He's going to hide within the smoke, play aggressive, just try and get in the faces, just making it work with the shorty, looking for a little bit more. That one was almost stolen away.
Let's go!
And he's going all the way in, finally be put down. And again, this starts to swing back in the other direction. A couple of kills coming through for the likes of C9, but it's left all onto Leaf. He's had an amazing game so far. This would have to be the best of them. 2 players remain, both playing deep. He has 25 HP.
Good luck to him. Of all the rounds that we've seen, this one surely is where PaperX find that third, and there it is. The pistol round going there. He's ready to pop this for the contact of Leaf. There it is. The smoke goes up. It actually keeps Leaf fully able to see, and he's taken Forsaken down. Denial of that strategy that netted so much inside of that pistol. Nano to push Jing back. No plant for now, but that wall has to be broken.
Yeah, they've done well already. Zephyr with another will take Divide. They're getting absolutely on the other side of the map. It's being patiently held by Vanity, so there's not anywhere to go back to, and they've only got 30 seconds.
Ben's already got his nanos down for post plant, but it doesn't look like we're gonna make it there. Cloud9 again.
Taken. And well, now, it will be an after plant. But other than that, there's not a lot to play with. Are they not going to give it? They're not going to give it to Benkai? No, instead, Forsaken is actually going to go aggressive. I was thinking maybe he'd go and try and get that lockdown into play. Zelsis already finding another. It's left all onto Ben. This kill won't even grant him anything. He needs an instant shot and it's done. It is over. C9 have destroyed